We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, it's been a still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like
on 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And Davis with it left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, this from 46. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to...
Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. Complete. Richardson has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, Smith. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
A deep ball for Dotson. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Packer drive will start. Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They come out here in the I. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. On 3rd down, it's Thompson. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big hitter there, a 1st down. Smith on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Looking left side him, he's got a man. It's Richardson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you... Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth.
Automatic first down.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Defense.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good.
One last throw here for Smith. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Green Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been